Usually, animals perfectly know their strengths and weaknesses, and also know who they should fight and who they should avoid. But anything can happen when it's your bad day. Here in this video, we've collected some similar moments when animals had their bad day, where they idiotically messed with the wrong opponent. Let's get started. This alligator had foolishly chosen an electric eel as his lunch, but it turned out it became the last mistake of his life as it bit the eel and got kissed with 600 volts of electrifying power from the eel. Once the alligator bit down, the electricity resulted in succumbing to the afterlife. What a hidden defensive power! Indeed, nature is incredible.
Corre aqui! Rápido!
This bald eagle intended to feast on a crab, but the crab had some other plans. Just as the eagle goes in for lunch, the lunch fights back, making the eagle completely startled. The crab continues to climb onto the eagle's face, making it slowly sink into the water. It's clearly struggling there. Well, now it knows what it's like to be clawed. Remember Tom and Jerry, when Jerry's cousin stood up to Tom that one time? Yeah, I think that it's that mouse. The cat went in for a nice lunch, but this mouse just had enough. It started challenging the cat at first, and the cat had to run for its life. Even when the cat has moved to a distance, it doesn't leave it. It'll think twice before hunting mice now.
I'm gonna hurt you good, then kill you!
This crocodile made the wrong choice by going for the young boars, and the adults showed it what they're capable of. The boars ferociously attacked the alligator and humiliated it because of its poor choice of prey.
No.
Just look at that alligator. It still can't comprehend what happened to it. These boars are better parents than many. While enjoying a daily routine stroll in the jungle, this lioness got stranded in a clan of hyenas. Undoubtedly, she was brave enough, but the opponents were too strong, so it was looking like the battle was about to end. Then suddenly, her own family jumped into the matter, and that was the moment when hyenas had to regret their decision to mess with a lioness. This foolish donkey decided to mess with a camel way bigger than him, and then got the well-deserved reward from the camel, turning his back towards the camel and wagging his tail. I guess that's the traditional donkey's way to apologize. I'm quite sure that now he'll tell his next generations to never, ever mess with a camel. These baboons show that big numbers means more power. A baboon was captured by an alligator in the river, and as soon as its fellows noticed it, they switched to attack mode.
Can we drive now? No?
Although all the baboons are not brave enough to directly charge, they still make a strong attack, and after a deadly fight, they retrieve their friend. The gator? Well, he's forced to leave empty-handed.
Let's be vegetarian, dude. It's time to take retirement from lionhood. This jungle's now full of mighty prey like this zebra who just dragged you on the grass.
Okay, just kidding. This is what happens when you have a bad day at work. Or, if we look at it from the zebra's perspective, we should say a lucky day at work. But regardless, what an escape that was. Three dogs versus one brave little marmot. Still, they're unable to touch him. In fact, despite them charging the marmot, they seem more scared, especially that pair of black dogs. They're just pretending to help their fellow. I didn't like the way they were attacking the poor marmot, but honestly, I never want such cowardly dogs like that pair. take anything on, even if it's an alligator. Don't believe me? Well, take a look for yourself. This thug cat slaps any alligator that dares to steal its food, and it does not even hesitate while doing so. It sees the alligators as some other mouse. Just one simple slap, and the alligator slides back to where it came from. This cat knows how to keep others in their place.
Oh my God.
This mother chicken would fight cobras to protect its babies. The cobra went in for the chicks thinking it was gonna be easy, but the mother fought it off. It constantly flaps its feathers on the snake to make it go away. At the end, it was able to get all the chicks away from the snake and fought with it head on. This goose shares an enclosure with a gorilla, and it may seem that the goose is not safe, but trust me, it's the other way around. The goose doesn't like the gorilla getting too close, and it attacks the gorilla. Despite having the bigger size and more strength, the gorilla gets frightened and just doesn't know what to do. It shows size doesn't matter. It's about the attitude.
I will kill you.
Lions might be ferocious predators on land, but crocodiles rule the waters. This tiger barely escaped while crossing Sabi River, when a crocodile decided to munch on it for lunch. The crocodile goes in for the neck, but the lion escapes it and carries on to swim out of its range. And it does not even try again. Maybe the crocodile realized it was messing with the wrong prey.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh. Oh.
You must have heard that you should play dead if a predator approaches you. Well, turns out that's correct. This gazelle escaped from two vicious predators just by playing dead. The cheetah originally caught it, but the hyena wanted to keep it for itself. And just as the hyena moves away, it gets up and starts running as if nothing was ever wrong. What a nice save from a deadly situation.
Bye, have a great time.
Today's hot news is, kangaroos have hands, and they can use them to drown someone. Hard to believe? Well, see this yourself. It was fine if he limited himself to just barking, but it was like crossing the limit when he entered the water. So it became inevitable for the kangaroo to retaliate, and he retaliated in a bit of a scary way by trying to drown the dog.
I'm dying. Help me.
This crocodile has set its target on the right prey, a gazelle. It was swimming alone in the Chobe River. One big jump and... wait, the gazelle reappears on the water. It kicks the crocodile and carries on to run for its life. Despite the fast speed and deadly grip of the crocodile, it still goes back empty-handed. What a sad defeat.
This is crazy.
Go. Yes.
Visitors in Featherdale Wildlife Park witnessed how intelligent eagles are when this bird tried to steal an eagle's food. Now, look closely. At first, the eagle tried to save its food and then baited it before the bird, like saying, "All right, come and get it." But as the bird tried to take it, the eagle caught that food thief from the neck. Indeed, it was the bird's luck that its neck released after some sudden blows.
Oh, Jesus!
Hunting the world's most intelligent animal is not that easy of a task, even if you're the world's fastest animal. Yeah, monkeys cannot fight back, but they sure can trap you, like this monkey trapped a tiger on the tree. I love when the tiger fell down and then looked around, then walked away, like saying, "Oh, it's okay, no one saw me do that."
बस 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 बिल्कुल सही है बिल्कुल सही है
This snake decided to go for rabbit babies, but little did it know it messed with the wrong ones. The mother rabbit comes back to her nest to find a snake in there, and she is not pleased with this unwelcomed guest. The rabbit kicked it with lightning speed, and she had to get this snake out of her lawn. So she keeps fighting until the snake gets away. It definitely won't mess with baby bunnies again.
Oh, కుందేలేనా కన్ఫర్మ్గా విడిచిపెట్టింది మొత్తానికి
స్నేక్ వచ్చింది అది కొట్టు
హాసిగో స్నేక్ చూద్దురారా స్నేక్ అగో
Before we move any further, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you can keep watching our amazing content. Here's another lion that thought it could take on a buffalo, but was proved wrong. And then it had to climb a tree to save its life. It waited up there until they would go away, but the buffalo seemed persistent in teaching it a lesson. It surely won't mess with a herd of buffaloes again. Look at the fear in the hawk's eyes. It's undoubtedly one of the biggest mistakes of this hawk's life when he decided to steal some chicks in front of their mother. But look at the hen's reaction time. After giving a sudden blow, the mama chicken just turned around, walked off, and left him to deal with his state of shock. Donkeys have an inherent hate for coyotes and anything that looks like them. So, when this donkey faced a threat from a hyena, it treated the predator in the best way. It grabbed the hyena from its ear and started dragging it along the metallic wire. It just didn't let go until it had learned its lesson and dragged it across the place. Legend says they're still fighting. Honey badgers are fearless and aggressive animals. Even a whole pack of cheetahs could not take it down. This pack of cheetahs underestimated the badger, but the badger gave them a tough time. Even when the leopard gets a grip of it, it still manages to walk away because of its thick skin. After a long fight, the cheetahs had realized it was of no use to fight, and the badger walked out of the scene victorious and completely unharmed.
Cubs are the ones that are going. The mother's not with them.
Here's another cheetah who made this same mistake and messed with its baby. The mother badger jumps right at it and makes it run for its life. It's funny how such a small creature can make an apex predator seem completely powerless. They truly are fierce.
There comes another one. There comes another one. Whoa! Look at that.
Things are about to get twisted for this rooster. An eagle decided to feast on its fellow and thought it would be an easy meal. Just as the eagle attacked, the rooster came back out to defend its place. It strikes continuously with its beak, making the eagle completely powerless. The eagle barely escapes with its life. Well, it learned to never mess with a rooster again. The depths host several ruthless creatures, and this shark was attacked by one. But what is this? Let's see it in slow motion. Looks like it's an isopod. It has grabbed the shark tight and twisted it around like it's nothing. These giant isopods do not spare anyone. The other shark just ran away from the scene, saving its own life. This shark came too close to an octopus burrow, and just when the time was right, the octopus struck. It wrapped its tentacles on the sharks, and even after a long struggle, it couldn't escape. All right, let's stop for a moment. Who do you think will swim out of here alive? Even though the octopus shoots its dark ink, the shark manages to get out of its grip. That octopus better train more to take on a shark. These cheetahs will soon realize they messed with the wrong animal. This Nayana bull is twice the size of the cheetahs, and it's about to show them who's the boss. It utilized the bushes to keep its back safe from an attack, and the huge horns are perfect to cause deadly damage to these cats. Even 3 cheetahs can't take on this tough one. We're not sure if the cheetahs were successful in getting a nice meal, but they had to work harder than expected, that's for certain. This bird was in trouble. A huge shark has its eyes set on it for a nice meal. The chances to escape are thin, and the shark just got it! What a tragic end! Oh, wait, is that the bird? It's alive? How did it manage to pull that one off? Seems like that bird's got some magic tricks up its feathers.
What's the focus on the bun?
Go, birdie, go, birdie, go!
This chicken is also protecting its eggs from a snake. And before the snake could do anything, it struck its head with the beak. Just look at the snake. It's so confused about what just happened. It certainly wasn't expecting this, and had to leave the chicken alone. Just look at this grasshopper mouse's kung fu skills while fighting a centipede that dared to attack its babies. Its venom's no match for the lightning-fast reflexes of the mama mouse. We gotta look at this in slow motion. I mean, she's just too fast. After a long fight, she bites off the mandibles of her enemy and then nibbles on it. A victory and a nice dinner for the family.
Yummy.
Mostly when you see a shark attack, the shark's gonna win. But this one was out of luck. The tiger shark intended to have a turtle for lunch, but it just got the better of the aggressive shark. It used its shell to defend itself, and the shark just couldn't get her jaws on it. And when the shark gave up, the turtle bit its tail. It's just funny to watch an apex predator get bullied like that.
I'm gonna hurt you good, then kill you!
Dogs have a bad habit of taking on unnecessary fights, and so did this one. Just as the lizard got tired of its constant barking, it chased it away. Even after that, it starts barking again. The dog will get in serious trouble someday. No matter how fierce lions get, a mongoose still won't fear them. This amazing footage was captured in Masai Mara, Kenya. This feisty mongoose decided to take on a pride of lions instead of running away, and showed everyone who the real boss is. It shows aggression with vocalization, making the lion rethink its food choice.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
These two dogs were barking at the monitor lizard to show that they are more powerful and own the territory. But that lizard just wasn't having it. It got fed up with their barking and slapped the dog with its tail. I'm sure they didn't see that one coming. It wanted to make the dog stay away from it. If a bull and a ram were to fight, who do you think would win? Well, these bulls were minding their own business when the ram simply didn't like their existence on its land. The ram runs at full speed and hits the bull head on, and the bull is knocked out? Judging by the size difference, my money was on the bull. This lizard charged at this chick, thinking it was going to be easy to devour it. It goes straight for the head and then its wing, and that pisses it off. The chick fights back and leaves the lizard, completely clueless about what just happened. It goes in for another try and realizes it's not worth it, and goes on to find some other meal.
Yeah, boy.
This goat has some guts to take on a rhino. Its superpower is being fearless. Even after being outnumbered, it still stands up to fight for its territory. The rhinos are probably wondering whether to change their cage after this dispute. It even kneels down to angle a perfect blow. Just look how it made them retreat. That's why it's the goat. I mean, greatest of all time.
I will kill you.
Predators mostly don't mess with porcupines because of their sharp quills, but this cheetah was desperate enough to try it. The porcupine had exposed its spikes towards the cheetah, which made its paws badly injured. But it still keeps on trying to get around its neck. After many tries, the cat gets nothing but sharp quills embedded in its paws. These dogs were annoying that cat for a very long time. They thought that the cat was scared, and that's why bearing all of this silently. But nope, she was just waiting for the right moment. And here we go. She's got the perfect moment and pushed the dog into the swimming pool. What a sweet way to take your revenge. Now that cat's incredibly intelligent.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
A hole in his neck cage was actually like an open invitation for this crow to come and have a chick. He accepted the invitation and entered, but it was a trap. Now the real disaster was the mama chicken was behind him, and he was unable to figure out how to escape. Thankfully, the farm owner turned off the camera and helped the crow to get out.
Target neutralized.
Usually, snakes to mongoose are like peanuts to squirrels. But this time, the king cobra turned the tables. This desert war was started by the mongoose soon after he located the cobra. It was all about perfect timing, and the cobra got that perfect move. So the artistic battle ended on this final, venomous bite by the king cobra. I hope the mongoose survived. This bear unexpectedly got a very warm welcome by the honeybees when he tried to get honey from their honeycomb. It was impossible for him to fight with the bees, so he took it better to run. I think that might be relatable to most of us now, isn't it? Tell me in the comments below if you've ever been stuck in a similar situation.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
Seagulls used to eat ducklings wherever they found them. Hence, ducks don't like seagulls. That's why when this seagull came too close to this duck family, Mama Duck said to her ducklings, "Kids, avert your eyes for a minute," and fiercely charged the seagull. Undoubtedly, it was the seagull's lucky day, due to which he managed to escape. Otherwise, that duck had some foul plans for him.
Target neutralized.
An incredible juke move and escape. Now that was a perfect dodge. I guess even the lion didn't realize what happened and where the deer went. He went straight towards the side where the deer pretended to go. Now I'm sure this deer will become a real goat if he tries his fate in dodgeball. What do you guys think about that incredible dodge?
Bye, have a great time.
Deterring rhinos in their own territory? Seems like this hippo has no longer any interest in his life. This encounter took place when a hippo foolishly entered the rhino's territory in an African national park and started messing with them. The rhinos bore it for a long time and finally gave a harsh blow to him. It was more than he expected, so the rhino took it better to run away.
The hippo's running.
Oh. That's gonna hurt.
Hard work, higher risk, and extreme effort. All of this for a small fish? That was unacceptable for the seagull, so he decided to go for a bigger one. But unfortunately, chose a giant octopus as his prey. Landed right on it, but got stuck in the octopus's claws and instantly got a venom injection. The seagull tried his best to evacuate, but all in vain. The predator had suddenly become the prey. Extreme aggressiveness, hard resistance, and superb fighting technique. These were probably the last things this cat was expecting from a chicken. That's why she fearlessly attacked the hen and tried to hunt her, but had to step back after getting a harsh reply. After initial shock, the cat again proceeded the battle, but again got a similar encounter. Then she finally realized that she should probably find some different prey now.
I'm a bird.
It would be fun! That's what this elephant thought while kicking the buffalo's head. But unfortunately, the buffalo didn't take it as fun and retaliated aggressively. That was totally unexpected for the elephant. So he did exactly what teenagers usually do: cry and run back to their mother. I guess the elephant was right. That was really fun. But for the viewers, not the elephant.
He's not quite sure.
Hunger, curiosity, and aggressiveness were collectively captured on this CCTV footage as an unlikely battle occurred in the winter night on icy streets. The fox seemed hungry, but I guess he needed to find some other prey that night after getting a face-breaking reply from the owl. Look at its curiosity. I love how the owl comes back and lands and just holds his ground without fear. Totally unaware of what's gonna happen, he started the battle, but had to regret it soon after the very first headbutt. Now that white sheep want to escape, but the black one wants a complete show. And here we go. I think I can already tell what's about to happen next. That battle between the world's fastest animal and the world's largest bird took place in Ngorongoro Crater, Tanzania. It started when this cheetah tried to hunt the baby ostriches, but undoubtedly in the presence of the mother, it was more difficult than he had thought it would be. So at the end, the cheetah realized, you know what, I'm not that hungry to put my life in danger for this small hunt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this ostrich won. Yeah.
Most people may not know it, but mongoose are very dangerous and fearless fighters. Don't believe my words? Well, how about you take a look at this battle between a mongoose and the king of the jungle, the lion? Look into the lion's eyes. You gotta see a bit of fear and wonder, like he was thinking, what made him resist for so long? This electric eel was looking like a free meal to this dog, but he had completely forgotten that there's no such thing as a free lunch. Here was a hidden surprise. Up to 600 volts shock was waiting for him. That hidden defensive power was absolutely baffling and scared the dog. Hence, didn't even stop there to see what had happened to him. Meerkats are usually super conscious about their territory, so it was totally unacceptable for them to see a cobra in their territory. Furthermore, it became inevitable to kick it out of their home when he tried to harm one of their babies. So, they collectively worked together and forced the cobra to leave their area immediately. Imagine you're a kid. You went for your first ever stroll on the beach along with your friends and found a mighty predator there. A similar thing happened to these unfortunate penguins. They went for their first ever beach walk and found a petrel ahead of them. Thankfully, an Adelie penguin reached there and saved them from that petrel. Don't ever judge your opponent by size and appearance. Otherwise, you would have needed to run like that bull. It was started by that bull himself, but I guess he wasn't expecting the reply in his own technique of headbutting, which was impossible for the sheep. So, the bull left the battlefield soon after getting the first blow.
Yeah, boy.
It seems like this rat is drunk. I mean, that's why it's walking towards the group of cats. Hilariously, the cats are also watching him like, hey, come here, we'll show you something interesting. But wait a minute, he's not the one in danger. He's the real danger here. I couldn't believe my eyes when he bit the tail of the cat. Now that's truly unbelievable, isn't it? While witnessing annual migration of spider crabs, this Australian diver saw the most wondrous and shocking sighting of his 10-year diving career. A pride of crabs caught an octopus who was trying to hunt one of the small crabs of their family. See for yourself what these crabs did to the octopus after catching it. That's truly enough to stand one's hair on its end. And what about this real-life Tom and Jerry? Through these flying kicks, this ninja rat is perfectly showing the cat who's the real boss. The cat's neither scared nor wondering, but that's just a random expression that comes to their face when your relatively weak opponent gives you a face-breaking reply.
I'll end you! Lions think that they can take on any animal, but the buffaloes plan to prove otherwise. All the lions hopped on the buffalo's back. They just didn't know it wasn't alone. Soon, all the herd barges in, and one of them tosses the lion in the air as if it was nothing. The lion soon realized that this fight will not be worthwhile, and it's better to just step down. When it comes to protecting their own territory, even pigs can fight back. See how amazingly that pair of hogs engaged a bear who came to steal their food. The bear wants to come out, but the real trouble is, how? And here we go. Finally, the bear succeeded in escaping. Still, he took 30 long seconds getting in and 2 seconds getting out.
Hey, what happened?
This mama elephant and her cub had been left apart from the herd, so these lions decided to test their fate on the baby elephant. It was nearly impossible in the presence of its mother.
Adding a cherry to the cake, Baby was also smart enough so it didn't leave far from its mother's side, even when she was charging the lions. So their hunting mission failed. At first, it's hard to tell what this elephant is playing with in the water, but in reality, it's not playing. The elephant is stomping on a crocodile. This croc must have thought it would be a nice meaty meal of an elephant, but it did not know it would get wasted in the process. The elephant seems really angry. This croc was really in the wrong place at the wrong time. This Chihuahua thought that he was a big dog, which he was not, which resulted in this. This is exactly what happens when you try to do things which are above your capacity. It was the little dog's luck that the other dog didn't chase him down. I guess this dog wasn't really expecting such a harsh reply.
Yeah, boy.
'You must have seen crocodiles succeed in hunting before, but this one tried to hunt down a giant buffalo and face the consequences. Even though the croc is firmly holding onto the buffalo, its powerful bite can do no good to it. The croc gets dragged out of the water, and at the end, it has to let go of its prey. What a tragic end for this croc. "14 lions versus 1 baby elephant. Come on, who do you think's gonna win here? I mean, I was thinking that the poor baby wouldn't be able to make it out alive. But incredibly, he dodged a whole herd of lions and ran away to his mother. It's crazy how strong elephants are. This young elephant can overpower 2 lions easily. So just imagine what an adult could do.
Another lion over there.
This video of a combat between a crocodile and a gorilla looks super real, but these 2 animals mostly do not interact in the wild. But if they were to fight, who do you think would win? A gorilla is 5 times stronger than an average human and weighs around 500 to 600 pounds. When they attack, they use their strong upper body and can smash almost anything to shreds with their force. Other than that, they've got a bite of 1300 psi. On the other hand, we've got the alligator. These live mostly underwater and grow up to 11 feet. They've got a strong bite of 2000 psi, but they're not as fast or as smart as gorillas. So, who would win? Well, by my analysis, there's probably 70% chance for the gorilla to win because it's got many advantages. I mean, it can stand upright, and even if the alligator injures one of its arms, it can still attack with the other. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.